There are short stories that feel like a strange breeze, unannounced, unhurried, gliding past the reader ever so gently, yet leaving behind a quiet that lingers long after the last word. Not because the language dazzles, but because the sorrow in the story doesn't cry out, it only breathes. KITE, by Vietnamese writer Vu Hai, is one such breeze, clear, delicate, and hauntingly tender. It begins with nothing more than a quarrel between two children, Ka and Ri, over a kite that refuses to fly. But under Vu Hai's pen, behind that frayed string, is a whole fragile world trying to hold on to its dreams. From the torn kite to the newly bought line, from Ri's teary glance to Ka's awkward embrace, every moment carries a love that is both innocent and aching, like the last rays of sunlight falling on a weathered wall. Vu Hai's short fiction asks for no dramatic plot, no twists, no crashing waves of climax. Just a single quiet cut across ordinary life, and that is enough to stop the reader in their tracks, reflecting in silence. She builds no grand tragedies. Instead, her characters exist within the quiet ruins of real human imperfection. A mother who works late into the night, an uncle lost in mental illness, a childhood dream that keeps unraveling in the wind. In KITE, the kite is not merely a child's toy. It becomes a metaphor for the yearning to rise above the tethers of one's fate. When Ka and Ri pull the string together, their tiny dream finally finds a sheltering hand, a friendship like a favorable wind. And when the kite finally soars, we realize the miracle wasn't in the wind, but in the hearts that dared to hold on. Beneath its modest surface, Vu Hai's story is a small, dimly lit room with a door left ajar. One doesn't enter out of curiosity, but out of the sense that something within them has been stirred. Perhaps it is the lost warmth of childhood, a mother's sigh from long ago, or a quiet fracture in the heart that never had a name. KITE does not shatter the reader. It hushes them. It doesn't jolt with shock, but unsettles with a glance. It does not draw tears for what is lost, but moves with a quiet kindness that often goes unnoticed in a world too quick to judge. Amid the noise of modern storytelling, Vu Hai's short fiction is like a still nocturne, low, deep, but never weak. It is a whisper for those who have known brokenness, those who have brushed past loneliness, those who once wished to fly, even just once in a gentle wind with a kite not yet whole. KITE. Ka was growing irritated. He shoved at Ri, trying to push him away from where they sat. "If you keep tugging like that, the string's gonna snap. The kite'll be gone. Idiot. You're the idiot. Look at Hui and his gang over there. If you don't pull